Sorry I'm late, Bellum. How you doing today? I swear I have a life. I believe you. I'm great. Spent the whole day trying to change phone carriers. Nice, nice. Alright, of course my webcam's broken again today. Because, what would be a stream without a broken webcam? Canon websites are... One day I'll get it, Bellum. One day. Oh, please. Hey. You've also been suggesting KaiCat for a year, and I just got KaiCat, so it'll happen. It may take some time, but it'll happen. Oh, hello. Hey! There you go. Alright. You guys want to see some 3D prints to start the stream? I'm still in, like, an amount of pain from my cold sore. So, that's been treating me well. Alright, take a look at these prints. I've been making a plane in my spare time. I have this nice little transparent plane cap. I have these giant wings that are gold plated. They're really heavy for a plane. And also this tailpiece. And I'm currently printing the main body of the plane right now on Belty. New Belty is coming in like 3 days. I'm very excited to invite New Belty into my home. So far we have Belty, which is in the back there, Belty Jr., which is over there, and we have New Belty, which is coming in a few days. But is the circuit breaker excited to invite Belty? Well, all the printers that are on the right side of my room are actually connected to the circuit breaker that's outside. So I'm drawing 15 amps from this room's breaker and also 15 amps from the outside room breaker. There's a little extension coil right here that goes outside of my room to like another place and draws current from there. So yes, I'm very excited to take in the new Belty. Alright. Speaking of new things. Today is the first day of ground control station development. So I have about a week or 2 weeks to get this thing ready, just, ready and running. Because it's kind of like the centerpiece of this entire like co-op system, or con-op system. The ground control station is the place where drones land, so it's probably, something that needs to be developed quickly and efficiently. You're going to end up over the house's main breaker max. The power company is going to hate me during the winter. Hey, at least I'll be very well insulated when everyone else is cold, I'm waiting for that season. Anyways, so yeah, stuff is printing. We're doing ground control station stuff today, and I'm going to go out pull my favorite Microsoft Paint to draw out some schematics. So basically, this is the first. I'm just gonna shut the music up for a second while I draw out what I'm going to build. So it's a place for drones to land on, and we have about a couple drones in our system here. Our system being the one we have in robotics now. This pen size is like not suited for this, but okay. So we have a couple drones that are going to land on this thing and recharge. We have Storm 4. Storm 4 is the original drone that I flew in my room and broke my ceiling with. Are you gonna put some cool LEDs on it? Yes, I can. That would be amazing, actually, if I like put LEDs on like the rim of the. I'd make like a indent and put LEDs on or surrounding it and lit it up. That'd be awesome. Good idea, Bellum. We're gonna put LEDs on this thing. Features. We're doing a brainstorming session here with Twitch chat. LEDs. Okay, so this CONOP system is basically the Storm 4. There's another drone we have named Brody. That's also going to land on this thing. Then we have Phase 2. We have the Nano VTOL, which is the drone I just showed you guys. Flippy does another flip. You mean this drone? Yes, that drone. I'm about to name it the Phoenix because I literally destroyed and rebuilt it like at least 3 times. So then we have Nano VTOL, which is the 3D printed drone I showed you. And then we have the DJI Tello. So basically all of these, they're going to land on the GCS, which stands for the Ground Control Station. And this station is where the drones need to recharge their batteries, get their parts fixed, basically land just to replenish, right? Finally, Professor Dubs will get his answer to what's the ground control station. He's been knowing what the ground control station is for like the entire 2 years. Like, this is nothing new. Now, the ground control station is connected to some kind of transfer system. I'm literally going to take a screenshot of this, by the way, and put it on the Leeds presentation, Bobby. Transfer mechanism. And it is not going to be the Open Manipulator X because Bonky is not suited for it. By the way, Bonky is the name of the robotic arm that is supposedly going to travel, take the battery from the ground control station, and put it to the BVM. And I'm not going to let that happen. Transfer mechanism ports it to the BVM, which is that really large circle. And then to and from the transfer mechanism, we'll have the LiPo RC car. That's like the basically the mobile car you see in the background, right? This thing. So, between the transfer mechanism, there's going to be communications. Basically, communications is going to be the centerpiece of this area here, connecting the stuff from ground control station to the transfer mechanism and also to the BVM. And then also the power station. We'll call it power system. So how is power going to exist in this system if there's nothing going to it? I'm going to draw as a lightning bolt. Put some colors on it for flair. Okay. Alright, so this entire system is what we're working towards this year. Just my color too. It's not lighting. Why does it like yellow so much? I need black. Okay, I guess it's yellow now. Okay. So ground control station is supposed to be the big one, right? Oh, now I got the ping. The best design software. I agree. MS Paint truly is the revolutionary software for design. Why does it not let me choose black? Okay, now it lets me choose black. Okay. So we have to exactly figure out the power consumption of this system here over time, so the power system can act as an input to the rest of the system, who is going to absorb the power. So this is the supply of power and everything over here is absorbs power. Okay. So the BVM, I'm gonna put all the power systems that I know for sure are going to be needed in this. Today on Kristen's MS Paint. You need a kill switch if the drone is too close to the ground, chipping over just like windmills have a break in high wind so the wind will not cut the tower. I'm gonna figure that one out later. I every time TMKK says something smart, I just get confused. I get too used to the situation. Hold on. Gotta stare at the offline screen staring at midnight like I do and not rely on notifications. That's really sad, Bella. That's really sad. But you're always here, even when I'm not, so can't say anything about that. Does the drone not have a gyro control? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All drones do. They all have an IMU. I have slight preference for the MS Paint that comes with Windows SP. For the drone, if it's gonna tip over. Ah! I get you. Yes. Yes. Definitely. Today I flew the DJI Tello indoors. It got caught under a whiteboard, and it basically flew at full power until it stopped. Yeah. Okay. So the LiPo RC car is not gonna, absorb any power. The BVM. All right, here, let's do some BVM math here. The BVM charges 8 batteries, or has the ability to charge 8 batteries at a rate of 18 volts and 1 amp, which is 18 watts of power. 18 watts of power times 8 is approximately some big number I'm going to use my calculator for right now. 144 watts. Theoretical maximum here, right? The stepper motor that controls the rotational aspect of the BVM is going to go ahead and consume 24 volts and then add 5 amps of current, which is 120. Did I get that right? I can't mental math. Ah. Yeah, okay. 120. Where's my mouse? Oh, okay. So 120 watts of power. Okay. Transfer mechanism. The arm uses approximately, so the open manipulator, or whatever solenoid linear actuator system. Hi, Positron. Whatever this is, I'm going to assume runs at 12 volts, 3 amps. So that's 36 watts of power. Okay. Communication is not going to run a lot. It's going to be probably 5 volts and at 1 amp. So 5 watts of power at max. Wireless induction for the ground control station. This is going to be... wireless induction is going to be 18 watts at 1 amp for maximum. That's going to be 18 watts of power. Or 18 volts at 1 amp. Whoops. Oh, why does it erase in black? $18 volts, 1 amp. What happened to my brush? Okay, 18 volts, 1 amp, so 18 watts. Anything else I'm missing? Because that'll be wireless induction, right? So this is going to be like the linear actuator. So linear actuator. This would be wireless induction circuit, the WIC. And then if we gotta have the open manipulator X, let's see, open manip X, that's gonna have, let's see, it runs at 14 volts. Actually, no, it runs at 12 volts, draws 3 amps, that's 36 watts of power. So that's a robotic arm. Now, if you do some fancy math here, let's say LEDs are negligible, because, yes, that's 144 times 120 times 18, or no, plus 18, plus 36, plus 36, plus 5. That is... Wow, I have not done manual addition in so long. 359 watts of power, which is actually not bad. That's basically the same as powering a 3D printer. 359 watts. Right? Save my work. That's good because I never saved my MS Paints. Wait, what was it? 359? Shoot. 6. Oh, crap, I forgot. 8, 9, 12, 15, no, 359, I think. Don't make me go back. Alright, I'm gonna save it in my BBM folder. Just for you guys. Okay, I have saved the MS Paint. So 359 watts of power, which is approximately, if you count AC power, it's 120 volts at 3 amps, right? Of input. I'm gonna put that here. So it's gonna be 120 volts at 3 amps. Which is honestly basically just a 3D printer, right? I redeemed delete an item from the screen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, Bello did! I also see a drink of water or something. What am I deleting, Bello? So how many solar panels is that? Anyone know? Delete that formula beside 8 batteries. No, my formula! How could you do this to me? Alright, I'll rewrite it. So it's 18 volts at 1 amp, which is 18 watts, times 8, which is 144. That looks ugly. Okay. How much do solar panels bring actually? I don't actually know this information. Solar panel calculator. It'd be funny if the formula was wrong first and now it fixes it. I have a line on solar panels. Approximately 359 watts. Yeah, I don't actually know how solar panels work, so I'm just gonna guess on this. Look, there's a fun little solar panel calculation. So let's say I have a efficiency of like 70%, right, from the solar panels. So let's say I have a... I don't actually know how to draw the symbol. Hold on. It's like a weird P. What target voltage? I'm not sure what target voltage it's gonna be, to be honest. That's gonna be 6 feet by 3 feet. Or each second, the sun emits a amount of energy equivalent to 3.8 times 10 to the 26 joules. Cadarsa, how do you have a line on solar panels, out of all things? Hold on, let me find the efficiency. Power efficiency variable. In California, everyone has solar panels. Ah, fair enough. What is that variable? It's like a weird P. Anyone who knows what power is can let me know. You said 3-ish watts, right? Yeah, 300. Actually, make that 400. So I'm gonna multiply it by. So let's assume. I'm gonna put this in orange now. Assume. I'm gonna figure out what that symbol is later, which means that 359 watts times 1.70 is going to be my calculator here. Wait, is it 1.7? No, it's 1.30. No, it's 1.70. No, it's 1.30 because it's a loss, right? Can't math. Basically 30% more than it. $359 times 1.30. Oh, I'm on the wrong calculator. 359 times 1.3 equals 466. Jesus Christ. That's a big number. 467 watts generated from a solar panel. Right? Is it rho? Is that the symbol what it is? So 500 watts. So I need a 500 watt solar panel. That's our conclusion. I just seen a video of new type of solar cell that is more efficient because that uses a wired band of light to generate energy, but is also stacking. So 500 watts in order to power this thing. Now, it doesn't have to be 500 watts. Let's think of this, right? The batteries are not always charging. The communications module is not always on. The GCS is not always transferring the accurate amount of power, right? So it doesn't have to be 500 watts. Let's multiply it by 70% efficiency to account for the fact that it's always 70% on. Therefore, our number actually becomes, and I ran out of space. So 70% efficiency uptime means our total number is actually 500 times 0.7, which is 350. Okay, I'm gonna go with that number. 500 watts is for if this thing is powered on all the time, and like most likely it's not because there's not gonna be like 8 batteries running all at the same time. All right, so let's figure out solar panel stuff. How do I make a new page on this? How do I expand the page? Oh god, no, that's not right. I can make more space. Ooh, fancy. Okay. So it's a 500 watt solar panel. I mean, if you want to just store energy, I think we have to go with 500 watts, right? But that's just for 70% uptime. Let's see. So let's go with the fact that solar panels are 500 watts. Okay, 500 watt solar panel, and Candarsa said 36.7 volt panels. So 37.6 volt panels, which means that I'm gonna take a look at that. Squint your eyes. Peak power is 190 watts, 37.6 volts, current at peak max 5 amps. I'm gonna write that down. So 5 amps of current, which is going to be 190 watts peak. And so 3 of those, that would work for me, times 3. That would be 570 watts. That'll be your total number. Warning electrical hazard, warning explosion hazard. Okay, yeah, that would work. Kendarsa, how much are these solar panels? Like, this isn't for my own project, so I need to know the cost. Can you get other panels if you want something lower voltage? Nah, we can regulate it down. That's what regulators are for. So price. Let's talk about price. Price. Per power. Who wants to play Deal or No Deal? Price for Power Edition. $80 each, I'll give you the Chris discount. For Vellum, $120 each. $80 each. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting conversation with my advisors. Hey, so this guy called Kendarsa on my Twitch channel offered to sell me 3 solar panels rated at 190 watts for $80 each at a discounted price. Oh, this is $60? Man, I can't see. Oh, you did say $60. Alright, so I'm gonna put $60 question mark. Even better! I don't even know how much these are supposed to be originally, so like you could be totally scamming me and I would be completely fine with it. Kendarsa, I still haven't paid you for those LEDs. I'm gonna use in Blinky Learner 2. Ah, crap. I mean, yeah, and LEDs and the resistor. So times 3 is gonna be $180 for power, and I'm gonna need some kind of like rectifier or power source for this, right? To convert it back into usable power, or some kind of like power monitor. You guys got any suggestions for power monitors I can use? Get a $3 converters. True. Buy a bunch of cheap calculators and rip the solar panels out. Just looking for power monitor. So power monitor, we have $3 converters. And then it'll power everything. Okie doke. So now I just have to make this graph look nicer for my presentation. And then that's basically power systems complete. What voltage are you aiming for? 18 volts. No, 24 volts. 24 volts. So it's got to go from 37.6 to 12 to 24. So the conversion. Voltage, utility, conversion, right? It's going to be from 37.6 down to 24 volts, because that's going to be the maximum power we're going to use for stepper motors. So, it's going to be to 24 volts, and then there's going to be... So, the 3 main voltages are 24 volts, 18 volts, and then 12 volts. And then anything under that, you can regulate it down further. Just like with the cost efficiency, right? But those are the 3 main voltages. Because then you could just drop a voltage change to get it lower. So it should go from 37.6 down to 24, and then I can deal with it later. Because then it's a 4S LiPo. But 24 volts is the rated voltage for the stepper motor that controls the BVM. Alright, I'm gonna go take a restroom break. I drank too much water. Great progress so far, guys. I'll be back. Okay, so we have finished that. Okay. I just need to find myself some 12 volt 3 amp. Oh, I'm gonna need a place to store this stuff, huh? Oh, I might build a battery bank out of 18650 LiPos for this. Yeah, because I think I get what you mean. I might need a bunch of ALS LiPos for this, because I'm gonna need a place to store this, huh? So this stuff needs to go to a power bank. So 24 volts. So then this needs to be transported into a power bank, which is an 8S LiPo. Or 8-cell 18650. Or the 18650 will need to hold at least 500 watts of power in order to be easily stored distributed. So it's going to be a oh my goodness. Oh my, wow, I did not hear that. Wait. Are my headphones dead? Oh, I got lucky. I got so lucky. My headphones automatically turn off after a moment of or after a good long moment of things not turning on. But thank you, Tennis, for the for the raid. I didn't even hear it. It's on now. Hold on, I gotta do a sound test. I turned off the music to explain what I'm doing right now. Oh, there's the music. For those of you who just came in from Hit Tennis, and thank you by the way again for the raid. You're amazing. We are deliberating on the power systems for a unmanned aerial vehicle pit stop station, basically. UAVs land on a ground control station to charge up, replenish its batteries, fix itself, and then leave. And we're trying to figure out how we can plop this in a remote area with just a solar panel to charge everything. I think I should hear things now. It needs more cowbell raid siren. Show the CAD. You want to see the RC car? Oh wait, no, this is the RC car. Where's the more impressive one? So the ground control station pit stop, whatever this project is called, has a couple different components. The general basis is that we want to extend the endurance of drone flights during long endurance drone missions, basically. So current drones cannot fly for that long on a 4S LiPo battery. It lasts about 20 minutes. With what we're doing now, it can autonomously replenish its batteries and power systems without human interaction, which allows for it to fly longer. And this subsection of the project I'm in deals with the drone landing on a unmanned ground station in order to replenish the power systems. And this ground station needs a power system of its own. So this is the battery vending machine. I have this like half printed right now. I need to like print the rest of it, including the centerpiece. Anyways, so this is the CAD model for the BVM, which is in the MS Paint. It's the bottom portion right here. It stores 8 LiPo batteries, which takes 120 watts to charge fully, in order to distribute them to the ground control station where the drones land. In between the ground control station and the BVM is a transfer mechanism, which used to be an Open Manipulator X robotic arm, but now is a linear actuator system because the robotic arm does not have enough strength to actually transfer this. So I'm thinking it's a bunch of linear actuator systems that, like, attach to its battery and extends outwards to plop it onto like a rotating disc. The disc rotates with the battery on it, and it gets... Oh my goodness! No, this sound's definitely on. This sound's definitely on now. Thank you, Inspector Diameter, for the follow. In between that, there's also a communication system and the LiPo RC car. So basically, if the ground control station ever runs out of batteries, this little RC car will like roll up to it and deposit a battery for them to enjoy using for some reason. It's battery swapping, yeah. So basically fanciful battery swapping, and the main attraction to this is the ground control station, which I'm redesigning to have more utility for our use. And we're figuring out all the power things that go into it, because this ground control station is going to be out in like a remote area where there most likely is not going to be any power except for, you know, like the sun. So we're calculating how many solar panels we need to power this thing, what kind of conversion mechanism we need to like feed into a central power bank, and how to power this. Find your buck converter, by the way. It's an AliExpress link. Did you guys know that I'm a diamond member in AliExpress now? I bought so much crap. Ooh. That looks nice. 48 volt to 24 volts to 24 volt, 1 amp, 60 amp, switching power supply, converter, step down, DC, DC transformer. So I would need 3 of these. I won't. Or is this for Amazon drone delivery? No, not payload. I'm not in payloads. They're gonna put lock on the board for buying so much. You can just get a 20 amp one. I see. Yeah. Output voltage 24, input voltage. Oh, it's not that expensive. Input voltage 48 volts, output voltage 24 volts, and it's a 20 amp version. Yeah, I can work with that. Or 30 amp. I think 20 amp is fine. And my maximum amperage coming out of this thing would only be like, let's see, 1 amp, 2 amp, 3 amp, 6 amp, 7 amp, 8 amp, 16 amp, 21. Yeah, 20 amps is fine. Actually, no, because like the total amperage of all these things, the total draw of current, I don't even know if there's going to be this much current draw. But, let's see. Total current draw is going to be 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus... This is a really bad math. 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 5, which is 8, 16, 20. This is 21. Like, I highly doubt there's going to be 21 amps running through at the same time, so I'm going to limit it at 20. Or should I do 25 amps? It's only $10 more. So you get the 30 amp one? I mean, there's a 25 amp one. Yeah, I'll get a 30 amp. The 30. Okay, all right. I'll get the 30 amp. Get. What wiring do I need for this mess? Get 30 amp buck converter, and then times 3 of them for each of the solar panels. 40 amp is the next size up, and it's $100. Wow, dude. 30 amp covers all the panels. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. Do I just connect it in parallel then? With the voltage? Because it won't add up. Oh my! Why was that so loud? Oh my goodness, it's a tip. I forgot. I realized that tips to 100%. My ears. Why couldn't my headphones have shut off that time? My ears. Positron, why? Alright, I'm gonna get one for each of them, or just one. Because if I connect it in parallel, they're all gonna have the same voltage, right? That gave me a good old jump scare. There was one time, might want to turn it down a little. I agree. Anyone watching this, I'm sorry. Maybe 100% was a little too much, but thank you for the tip, Positron. You made my day. Also, I saw the donation 7 hours ago for 50 bucks, Positron. You're slowly becoming the new Kitty Matcha. There was one time an electric car with automatic battery swapping station, but the automatic often broke, so the electric car company went bankrupt. Well, it's lucky that we're not a company, right? This is for a defense company, so the worst that can happen is they steal our ideas. I'm sending you Amazon gift cards next time. Honestly, I spend way too much money on Amazon. They are quieter. True. How do I like paste this link onto here? Good enough. Microsoft Paint. Ooh, let's use a fun font. Arial Black. Alright, let me just put this right here. So it's a spy drone with 3D printing. You move it to OneNote, Windows key OneNote. Wait, really? Windows key? Ah. I forgot that I don't have a OneNote. I kind of deleted that thing back in like the second year of my Windows key in the type where it's okay. I don't have a OneNote. Do I have a OneNote? Okay, hold on, I need to sign in. No peeking. I like Notion. I also have a Notion. No, you know what, guys? You know what? I'm sticking to Microsoft Paint. Screw this. I'm sticking to Microsoft Paint. All right. Okay. What's next? So total current draws about 21 amps. I'm getting a 30 amp buck converter. Power system. So where's this thing going into? What kind of like battery system do I want? So I need somewhere to store approximately 570 watts of power at one time. How much capacity will that be? How many milliamp hours do I need in terms of capacity? I saw the password in reflection of glasses. Get PWNT. I didn't even type my password in. Wait, did I? Cadarsa cuts. Oh my goodness. Alright, I need to sign Cadarsa up as my like primary supplier now. Password was IOKittymatcha everything. I mean, you guys can hear my password, so like, I don't know if that helps you or not. It's like 20 characters long. $36 volts, 7,800 mAh. Wait, what size do you want? Depends on how fast you want to charge the battery with one C2, C4, C. I don't know. This is not my department anymore. Let's see. Okay, let's look at this. So we have 24 volts going into an 8S battery at 570 watts that I have to extract. So total power in minus power out. How much capacity would that be? 900C? 36 volts. Well, wait, if I get a 36 volt battery, then I won't have to actually use the buck converter, do I? Or can I just get an 8S LiPo battery and like store this in? Just put like 3 8S LiPo batteries, or like 6 8S LiPo batteries together in parallel. Charge them all. You need still battery card controller. True. True. Alright, good night, Positron. See you later. It's 10:05. Do I still want to do this? Nah, I've got other stuff to do. It'll only take a split second about a monster cable and protections. Alright. I'll make this into a nice looking chart and then deal with it tomorrow. So tomorrow we talk about batteries, and then we can CAD the ground station because I've been like holding off from that for so long. How many amp hours again do you want on battery? I have no idea. I have no clue. It just needs a buffer. Yeah, it just needs to be a buffer. So honestly, as long as it can take in like that amount, I'm fine. And it can like store that amount of charge. I'm thinking of like Redstone power here because I've never worked with batteries in my life. I've just worked with like Redstone mods. So that's about the top of my electrical engineering experience is Minecraft. Alright, I'm gonna end it for today. Kadarsa, let me know if you find a line of batteries and I'll hit you up. I'll also hit you up for the $60 solar panels. Oh, okay, 1 second. Okay, we're gonna wait for Kadarsa to search up batteries for me. Battery University.com is a good one, or is a good site. Is it now? Battery University.com. Oh, interesting. That's a lot of links. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this website. I'm gonna take a look at Knarsa's picture. Everything you have is like all warning based. Li-ion battery pack, 7,800 milliamp hour, rated voltage 36 amp. This works. Yeah, wait, actually, Knarsa, that would actually work. Alright, how much is that? How much for your LiPo battery? This battery matches the solar panel. I know! You're practically giving me the answer at this point. This battery is $50. Alright, so let me just write this down. So power system is pretty much going to be well, not text. Go back. So solar panels. Solar panels. So there's 3 solar panels, and that's going to give me 570 watts of power. And according to Condersa price, it's going to be $180. Going into a battery. LiPo battery. It's going to be one of these. That's going to be rated for 36 volts. And can store 7,800 milliamp hours. And that will act as a buffer to go into the system. Oh, no. And then a buck converter, right? Buck converter. I'm gonna need 1. That's gonna be rated to 30 amps, 24 volts out, 48 volts in, and then system. So then the LiPo battery is gonna be $50 for Condersa price, and then buck converter is gonna be about $50 for Amazon price. I mean AliExpress price. I think it's actually less. Let me check. How do I access this text? Wait, can I not access this text? What is this? What is this? Select. Bro, I can't actually access this text. Oh, thank you, Condarsa. You need a This battery is $50 for you, $40. Condarsa, I'm gonna have you know I'm not paying for this, and you can charge whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna need a solar charge controller. Where do I put this? Is it between the LiPo battery and the solar panels? Cannot like picture the window overlay 1000. I'm gonna transfer this to like something else. Correct. Okay. Cool. So solar charge controller for 30 amp. Solar. Solar charge controller. That's gonna be $80. It is pricey. Buck converter is gonna be. I need to save this info. I'm gonna scroll up for the buck converter. Buck converter for 30 amps is gonna be $30 actually. It's pretty cheap. And then it goes into the system. Am I missing anything else? So in total, let's talk money. Power system money. Total is $180 plus $80 plus $50 plus $30. It is going to be 16, 21, 24, 34. $300.40 for a power system. Which is not that bad, right? Sponsored by Kitty Matcha is missing. I think in this case it's sponsored by Condarsa. I will toss in the solar search for textures and stuff. Thank you, Condarsa. So sponsored by Condarsa. I'm gonna go to a meeting this Thursday and they're gonna be so confused as to what's going on. The solar panel stuff I consider safe, but the power off the battery is a bully, so make sure you use fuses, etc. Yeah, definitely. I definitely know how to use fuses. I definitely will not be trying to do it on stream and like having you guys watch me just to make sure I don't kill myself. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to organize these notes I took today. I normally don't take notes, so this is a nice little change for me. So if that's all there is to it, I guess our power system is done, and we can throw this thing out to the wild. Now I just need to CAD this thing up and make it. How are you gonna pick up the solar panels? Good question. You catch it? Yeah. Condarsa, let me know. Your dad have a truck. How big are the solar panels? He comes this way. Yes. Yes. Actually, no. He does. He comes your way. The Riverside area, right? Wait, I don't remember telling you that. Did I ever tell you that? This is truck bed size. I am going to discuss this with whoever has a truck. We don't have a truck. You said that, yes. Okay, yeah. We don't have a truck, but we'll find a way. We also don't have anywhere to put it, but we'll find a way. Also, a solar cell. I has truck. I mean, Condarsa, we can, but I don't go north ever. Rent one of those Home Depot trucks for $20. You can do that? I have never, like, ever rented a truck. All right, I think that we might go with that then. I'll have someone like work with you or something to get the stuff. Also, solar cell works best with a specific voltage. That's why solar cells have a dummy load if less power is used. I never heard that way. I don't know what that means, but I just got to do more research on this stuff. Like, this electrical stuff is way out of my comfort zone. All right. Well, I'll discuss this with whoever and whatever and get the funds, and we're gonna get this done. We're gonna get this done. This is my senior project, so we're gonna get this done by the end of the year. Okay, ground control station is gonna have induction charging, and that's gonna be a lot of fun to deal with as well. There's so many parts of this project, but it's all coming together, so I'm very glad you guys are here for the ride. Voltage is in the data sheet. I don't have the data sheet. That's something I'm gonna have to look at like later when I actually get the thing. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. It's getting pretty late. But thank you guys so much for watching today. Thank you, Hit Tennis, for the raid. I'm gonna go ahead and raid someone else now. GG, yes, thank you. I know who we're going to! Do 3 sit-ups? Right after I hit the raid button. Alright, three quick sit-ups, just for you, Bricko Mode. Just for you. Hold on, I don't even have room. Oh, you guys want to see some huge bag of ICs? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna cancel the raid for Kenshi. I don't know. I didn't even get to do unboxing with you guys. I got a huge order from AliExpress today. Look at these! Factory reject ICs! Actually, I'm not sure if they're factory rejects or not. They're just like a lot of... my... It's very sharp, too! I got a lot of ICs for Blinky Learner, too. Bent pins. Yeah, they're like literally all bent. So I have to go in and straighten them out. But like, there's like 500 ICs in each of these bags. And then also, this was a nice surprise. Oh, they're so sharp. I also got some of these. Now, this was like the first AliExpress order I got of like ICs other than the 555 timers. That actually came in these like nice little cases. These are LM317s, and I also have like other things in here too. But like they actually came in like, oh god, I just dropped everything. But these actually came in nice little containers instead of just all thrown in a bag. So yay for that. That is master stuff. Yeah, no. This was AliExpress. I'm surprised too. I bought like 500 of these, but like they all came in nice little containers. So that was very impressive. And then, oh, I bought 25 of these. These are the DuPont wires from Chanzon. These are like the best DuPont wires I've ever had. Like, they're so expensive, but they're really good. And the whole box is full of them. Like, 25 individual bags of DuPont wires. Oh, my camera doesn't like me. Like, look at this stuff. This is like DuPont wire heaven here. And they even paid for my DHL shipping. Yeah, Team KDK, I'm not blowing up caps anymore. That's too dangerous for my stream. I'm already not earning enough money to keep up with my hefty business spending. Anyway, so I got like a bunch of stuff to prepare for my next haul of like workshop kits, and then hopefully I'll be sending those out soon. But 3 sit-ups, right? 3 sit-ups for Bricko Mode. Right beside my 3D printer box. Here we go. You guys see me? Yes. Alright, here we go. Ugh. Oh, I haven't been on the ground in so long. This is so painful. 1, 2, One more. 4. Three sit-ups. Oh my back. I'm about to make 3 more. Alright, hurry, hurry! Raid! Raid! We're raiding! Raid! I spelled Kenshi's name wrong. I put some solar fuser and solar storage protector aside for you. Thank you, Kandarsa. You're singly funding my you Positron, Bellum, TMKDK, Kitty Matcha, everyone else in the stream are single-handedly helping me fund my college engineering career. So thank you. There are also 3 types of packaging bulk. I love the wheels. They never give me wheels. I ordered like 10,000 resistors, and I hope they give to me in a wheel. I really like wheels. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I really like wheels. And so far, Kandarsa has been the only, like, I guess, supplier that has given me actual resistor wheels. Yeah, those are the only ones I have. Everything else comes in, like, these boxes. The closest thing I got to a reel was when I ordered from JLC PCE, which was not worth it, by the way. Don't recommend doing that. And they gave me this box of resistors. They're, like, really good resistors, but they're, like, a box of resistors. And even on their website, they were like, it's 5,000 resistors a roll. And they give me, like, this monstrosity. Like, just 5,000 resistors in a box. And it's, like, very loose, too. AliExpress never sends wheels and just says that. And they send the wheels for SMD components. Even though, like, I didn't buy enough SMD components here, but, like, they're kind of wheels. I got a wheel for the WS2812. Okay, Akenshi time! Yeah!
Because it's like, I grew up Catholic, right? So I went to a private Catholic school pretty much my whole life. Chris with the party.